Hello everyone, good afternoon. I, Gaganaji, wearing USN 1V19 MT005, studying at Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering. Now I'm going to give us a minute presentation on topic hyperautomation under the guidance of Mr. Murugesh PD, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, SVCE, Bengaluru. The contents this seminar contains of abstract introduction, literature survey, methodology, the methodology which includes the path to hyperautomation. Could hyperautomation be a name for AI plus RPA? Sophistication of hyperautomation process flow, and the technologies which includes RPA, AI, OCR, ML, NLP, low code and no code, and chatbots, and understanding the hyperautomation with its capabilities, advantages and limitations of hyperautomation, applications of hyperautomations. Now let us start with abstract. So, hyperautomation is a term used to describe the integration of multiple technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotic process automation, machine learning, and natural language processing to automate complex business processes. This approach leverages the strengths of each technologies to create a more efficient and effective automation systems. Hyperautomation seeks to go beyond traditional automation techniques that focus on simple, repetitive tasks. Instead, it aims to automate end-to-end business processes, including those that involves human decision making. By achieving this, it enables business to increase efficiency, reduce cost, improve accuracy, and enhance customer satisfaction. So overall, we can tell that hyperautomation is an advanced approach to automation that leverages multiple technologies to create a more comprehensive automation system. As a result, it helps business to achieve greater efficiency and improve their customer experience and gain competitive advantages. Now, let us start with introduction. So, introduction comes with the essential factors of hyperautomation includes adding intelligence and implementing a more successful systems-based strategies for expanding automation activities. The method emphasizes the relevance of attempting to find the ideal balance between the replacing manual effort with automation and optimizing challenging stages. Business process experts are better able to identify chances for automation than many workers oversee. So, with the company can easily communicate the values of connections with the large on premises technologies and various data platforms that to hyper automations. So currently there are different automated processes are improved by humans to improve quality, low automation cost, better IT business alignment, and more security and greater governance are some of the key benefits of hyperautomation. It enhances how AI and machine learning are used in business processes. Most automation service companies have conducted analysis showing an increase in hyperautomation. It does away with the task that was previously performed by people. Additionally, a knowledge workers may be assistant to using this data due to surveillance tools used to hyperautomation. So you can say that hyperautomation is a revolutionary method of automation that automates complicated business process workflows and decision making using cutting edge technologies including AI, ML, RPA, and NLP, and many more. So organizations can automate as many operations and procedures that they go through hyper automation, freeing up human workers to concentrate on higher value duties like innovation, creativity, and some customer engagements. So the requirements for hyper automation results from the need for more efficiency, agility, and scalability in the modern digital economy. So as well as growing demand for digital transformation. So as a result, we can say that there are many publications on this issue. So like such researchers articles, book chapters, while white papers and yearly reports. So at some committed businessmen have recently begun producing short films, blogs, news articles, short manuscripts, and news stories, and new technologies related to hyperautomations. We can say that it is simple, repetitive, and rule-based jobs can be successfully automated using traditional automation techniques like RPA, but complicated process involving numerous systems, data sources, and decision points cannot be fully automated using these techniques. But contrarily, hyperautomation enables a business to automate all operations that cut across numerous division systems and applications. So we can say that many different industries and use cases, including finance, healthcare, manufacturing, and customer service, can benefit from hyperautomations. Hyperautomations can be used in banking industries to automate process, including loan processing, fraud detection, and compliance monitoring. Hyperautomations can be utilized in healthcare industries to automate process, including the patient intake, medical billing, and medical record keeping. So it just used for manufacturing to automate processes like inventory management, supply chain management, and quality control. So hyperautomations can be used in customer care to automate process like chatbots, speech recognition, and customer support. So it gains a variety of advantages from hyperautomation, such as improved productivity, adaptability, scalability, and cost savings. Organizations can decrease errors, increase productivity, and shorten time to market by automating jobs, and uh, produces much more procedures. So we can say that hyperautomation can also save business a lot of money by lowering labor expenses, minimizing the mistakes, and improving resources usage. And in summary, we can tell that hyperautomation is a potent and revolutionary method to automation that may help enterprises to accomplish many things. So now let us start with the literature survey. So the paper that I've taken is the next generation intelligent automation, like hyperautomation. It's a journal of information systems and technology management, which was released in 2022, and it is basically released by Somaya Madakam and Rajesh M. Holmukhi and Rajiv K. Gadda. So this paper just gave me information about the hyperautomation is the next generation of intelligent automation that brings together a range of technologies, including RPA, AI, and machine learning. So it optimizes the business process, and it also helps in leveraging the hyperautomation. Business can reduce manual effort and eliminate insufficient processes, increase operational efficiency and productivity, and improve the overall customer service. So with the help of AI and ML, hyperautomation systems can be learned from data and make predictions, enabling business to make smarter decisions. So, in short, we can tell that it's a game changer for organizations looking for accelerate their digital transformation journeys by combining traditional automation with advanced technologies to build high performance and resilient businesses. So, here comes with the second paper that hyperautomation for enhancement of automation in industries. It's basically article for in Census International, which was released in August 2021 by Abid Halim, Mohammad Javeed, and Ravi Pratap Singh, Shanai Rup, and Rajiv Suman. So this paper basically gave me the information about the hyperautomation refers to the integration of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, process automation, and other emerging technologies to automate and streamline business process. So, hyperautomation enhances automation in industries by making it more intelligent, efficient, and adaptable. So, it in industries such as manufacturing, healthcare, finance, and transportation, hyperautomation has several benefits. So, for instance, in manufacturing, hyperautomations can automate complex tasks. Such as production, and then with management, quality control, inventory management, which improves the product quality and reduces cost by identifying and addressing production issues before they occur. So this is done with literature survey. Now Let us go for methodology. Under methodology, we come across the introduction on methodology of hyperautomation and what is hyperautomation and the need of hyperautomation. So let us start with the introduction on methodology of hyperautomation. So it just says that hyperautomation is an advanced technological approach that combines RPA with AI, ML, and other technologies so that automate complex business processes. And hyperautomation incorporates various tools and technologies to automate repetitive, mundane, and high volume tasks, improving work efficiency and reducing errors. So this approach utilizes AI to analyze and streamline complex business workflows so that decision making would be easy and making them more efficient and cost effective. So hyper automation solutions enable business to scale up and optimize their operations. So we can tell that the implementation of methodology just gives the how determine which procedures should be automated and order them. So like finding them that can be automated in the first step. So it's a repetitive, time consuming and error prone operation should be given priority by organizations. Then it comes with process mapping. So is the next stage to comprehend how process operate and where automation might be used. To do this, process flow diagrams must be made and inputs and outputs must be recorded so that we would get the required output. So analyze the degree of automation. It's just determining like how much the necessary of amount of automation after the process have been drawn out, and find the technologies that can be automated and process can be extended to which they can utilize or required RPA. So for instance, it can be automated some process using ML and RPA. And then it comes with the deploying of the solution, so and keep an eye on it. So we have to like after the solution has been examined, so for the and it is approved, it may be put into use. So make sure we have to make sure that the solution keep working as planned. To find areas improvement, it should be closely monitored. So hyperautomation is a process of continual improvement, therefore the answer should be the improve constantly, and organizations should be constantly search for ways to enhance their automation solutions so that new technologies become available and business process change. So now let us start with what is hyperautomation. So in around 2019, the IT research and the consultancy were from the Gartner the first time used for term hyperautomation. So hyperautomation is ranked first on Gartner's top 10 strategic technological trends for 2020. So simple automation is used to carry out simple and repetitive tasks, and at automation enables staff to receive training for the best execution of their duties using the most recent marketing expertise and the business insights. So it just consists of framework and group of complex technologies for increasing automation with the business intelligence and enhances human capabilities, enabling individuals to carry out more quickly and effectively and accurately. So, by utilizing many automation technologies, hyperautomation gets beyond some of the limitations of systems. So, that depend on a single automation tool. This enables firms to automate virtually any time consuming and scalable functions, moving beyond specialized operations. On the other hand, the automation demands carefully planning and execution. So organizations needs to understand how digital technologies will fit into current workflows, so and how they will contribute to new processes. Merely introducing automation into a company process without considering the role, so it will play or automating a problematic process might have significant organizational repercussions. So now let us start with the need of hyper automation. So we would say that the need of hyper automations for a number of reasons, including like commercial process are becoming more complex and require combination of human judgment, data analysis, and decision making, which is why we becoming more complex. So it is changing to automate process using conventional automation and methods because of their complexity. So hyperautomation offers the solutions to some problems because it can automate complicated procedures, and then increasing amount of data. So organizations are producing data at an unprecedented rate, and this growth is important to continue by utilizing AI and ML to process and realize enormous amounts of data. So hyperautomation enables businesses to make data decisions instantly. And we can say that cost reduction is necessary because business must cut expenses while boosting productivity. By automating repetitive procedures, cutting down on errors, and raising the general level of business process quality, automation aids enterprises in achieving these objectives. So when it comes for like COVID-19 epidemic time, it's just that has sent the trend towards remote work. So many firms are implementing digital solutions to support it. By the automation of activities like document processing, data input, and customer support, automation can assist business in streamlining their remote work processes by enhancing regulatory complement. So we can say that many sectors must comply with regulations, which can be difficult and time consuming to administer by automating process like compliance monitoring, reporting, auditing, so that hyperautomations can assist enterprises in ensuring regulatory compliances. So then now let us start with the path to hyperautomation. So just says that it was development of hyperautomation technology throughout the time is clearly as shown by in the figure, like which was invented by the Gartner. So this model was created by Gartner Research and Consulting, while extensive empirical investigation in journal using a combination of cutting edge digital technologies. The path to hyperautomation include finding, evaluating, designing, implementing, monitoring, optimizing, and scaling automation solutions. By taking this route, a business can increase productivity, cut expenses, and gain a competitive edge in quickly changing the environment today. So, by the rules of Gartner, it is basically a framework has been done with the three stages like scaling, implementation, and the assess. So it comes with the assess like identifying the prospective areas for automation and evaluating the organization's current situations are part of the first phase. This entails comprehending the current systems, technology, and process and comparing them to the strategic objectives of the firm, finding the important players and resources required for the hyperautomation endeavors. Another aspects of assessment then comes with the implementation. So the hyperautomation solution is designed to put into practice and tested during the second phase. So choosing the right technologies, building the solutions, creating an appropriate integrations, and testing the solutions make assure it achieves the desired results. All the parts of this process, it is crucial to concentrate on management throughout the implementation phase and make sure the solution is incorporated in current procedures and workflows. So then it comes for scaling. The hyperautomation solutions must be scaled throughout the organizations in the final phase. In addition, for making sure that the solutions continues to procedure for anticipated results, these entitles extending the solutions to additional process or areas company to keep the solutions functional and efficient over time. And scaling also entails monitoring and optimizing it. So now let us start with could hyperautomation be a name for both AI plus RPA? So it just says that let us go through what exactly is AI. So with the use of AI technologies, machines can now understand natural language and identify objects in pictures and make a data-driven decisions, tasks that would typically need human intelligence. AI is frequently used to automate processes like data analysis and decision making and demand a lot of cognitive processing. So artificial intelligence comes in variety of forms such as machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing. While deep learning includes training neural networks to find patterns to data, machine learning involves training algorithms to make predictions and judgment based on the data. So teaching computers to comprehend and respond human language is known for NLP. So and then we'll like get to know what exactly is RPA. So like RPA process information is a technology and that automates repetitive jobs and process using software robots. Data input and invoice process are two examples for repetitive rules based operations that can be automated using RPA and don't require a lot of cognitive thinking. So by using software robots to carry out the operations like copying and pasting data across the programs, and RPA robots can be set handle exceptions and it falls as well as to carry out the task. So like, why do AI and RPA work well together? So we'll just see that RPA and AI work well together because they balance each other's advantages and disadvantages. While RPA um, excels in automating like regular rule based operations, and AI excels at automating cognitively demanding tasks like data analysis and decision making. So organizations can automate a larger variety of operations and a process and reach higher levels of automation by integrating AI and RPA. For instance, a company might utilize RPA automatically update customer records in CRM systems, while AI is used to evaluate customers' data and recommend changes to the product. So by this, we can tell that, like on the other hand, the AI program might exploit the information produced by RPA robots to discover how to carry out the jobs more effectively. Finally, like combining both RPA and AI, so it can increase the precision and dependability of automated procedures. So RPA robots excel at carrying out the task to accordance with set of rules, although they are occasionally make or mistakes or one or run into issues. So these flaws can be found with fixed with the use of AI algorithms, assuring the accuracy and dependability of automated operations. So hyperautomation, a new development, is a business automation that involves the fusion of numerous technologies to streamline the indicate procedures. Now let us start with sophistication of hyperautomation. So it just says that hyperautomation level of sophistication is discussed as shown in the figure. So it just consists of discover, analyze, design, automate, measure, monitor, and releases. So where the discover comes for the first step in the procedures to identify the connecting elements, items, devices, people, organizations, and processes in relevant contexts. So analyze the present conditions of business issues are effectively examined with the aid of high capacity or clever algorithms. So design, many models will be built and created based on data learning using supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, or semi-supervised methods. So automate is that we have to choose the best model to handle the best outcomes for 24 bar 7 full automation. And then comes with measure, so comparing models using the various accuracy techniques in effort to increase the model's accuracy. So monitor, we have to monitor it, ensuring that it gives the best results for us by keeping an eye on it like for the entire process, including the training, testing, and some sort of validation. And the release is the last stage but certainly not the least. So it's a hyper automation which involves the market release of more dependability and high effective models for transfer learning and using of big societies. So we can say that it's a capacity to mix several technologies to produce end-to-end automation solutions that can boost corporate productivity, cut expenses, and improve the customer's experience in general. So which makes hyper automation is like so sophisticated. Now let us go with the hyperautomation process flow. As the diagram shows that a document or an email is sent to a business or a specific actions. So RPA bots or extract information, and then ML models understand, verifies, and validates the information. And if confident rate is like a low in ML model, so humans can intervene for the validations and actions is taken by RPA bots. So now it is just that even here it would require the contents like discover, analyze, design, develop, deploy, monitor, and optimize. As the process is flows that the bots are for the robotic process automation gather received emails and papers. These emails or documents might be structured or semi-structured, so unstructured depending on the type of the data they contain. So from the emails or the documents, a machine learning models pulls out the informations that machine is readable, and then machine learning models or the rules are employed to verify data that is machine readable, and then data validation is improved by database searches or machine learning models. And if the learning models confidence is quite low, so it would need the help of human to have human to like go through it by using a human in loop software the for like so it would record the receives and machine readable data that has been verified and enhanced. Now, let us come with technologies. So, on the technologies, we're gonna study about the introduction about the technologies of hyperautomation and the types of technologies and the benefits of the technologies. So, here's like when we come for introduction for technologies, it's just that hyperautomation is an automation of complicated business process using cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, optical character recognition, and low code and no code, uh, chatbots, and workload automation. All such kind of technologies come under this. All these methods are used to simplify their operations, like cut expenses and increase efficiencies. This trend has attracted a lot of attention recently, so we would just go through. The hyperautomation involves the use of analytics tools in addition to previously stated technologies to monitor and improve automated process. So this enables firms to pinpoint areas for additional automation, as well as those might have need a manual interventions to operate better. Automation has ability to fundamentally alter the way of firms runs. So now let us go through like each one of the type of technologies. So the first one which we have taken is like robotic process automation. So here it's a software technology known as a robotic process automation. It's just ordinary repetitive and rule based business activities where the data entry and data processing, record keeping, and other repetitive operations can be automated, can all be handled by RPA. So many business operations in variety of sectors, including banking, healthcare, manufacturing, and logistics, um, more can be automated with RPA. So RPA technology automates processes that are typically carried out by humans using software robots or some kind of bots. So these bots may mimic human movements like opening and closing of programs, copying and pasting data, and using the mouse keyboards to make keystrokes and the clicks. So we could see in the diagram that RPA consists of like no physical robot and time to market within a few weeks, and it mimics the human task on existing applications, and then no changes in your existing infrastructure is needed. So maintain logs for every step, and it would be available for 24 into 7 virtual employee. So it would be like throughout the day availability. And then it's that the requirement for proper RPA solution governance and control is another difficulty. So, in order to guarantee the RPA solution is utilized proper and securely, so organization must have necessary controls in place in order to track effectiveness RPA solutions and pinpoint any problems or inefficiencies. They also need to have an adequate monitoring and reporting methods in the place. So now let us see some benefits of RPA is just that increased efficiency. RPA allows for faster and more accurate completion of routines. So rule-based task and freeing up employees to focus on more complex tasks and cost savings. And implement RPA reduces the need for hiring additional employees, saving requirements or training costs and increasing productivities, and which comes next with improved accuracy. So RPA ensures that high accuracy, reducing the risk of manual errors and in tasks such as data entry, saving time and resources. And it comes with increased speed. So RPA automates tasks and completes them faster, and enabling companies to meet the tight deadlines and reduce the project completion times. And it's like scalability. RPA can be scaled easily to meet a company's changing needs, allowing it to grow like adapt rapidly. And then improve customer experience by reducing the processing times and errors. So it significantly enhance the customer experience, which can lead to increased loyalty and improved brand. So it just says that to guarantee that it provides the anticipated benefits. So adequate planning, implementation, and governance are necessary. So RPR assist from the firms achieving commercial values and maintaining competitiveness in current quickly evolving business environment with uh, correct strategy. Now let us go with artificial intelligence. Here the goal of artificial intelligence is that it's a rapidly emerging area of computer science, is to create computer systems that are capable of carrying out tasks and uh, traditionally require human intelligence, so such as comprehending natural language, spotting patterns in images, and making judgments. In recent years, like, we could say that artificial intelligence has grown in importance as field of study and development, with applications in varieties of sectors, including healthcare, finance, and transportation and manufacturing. So, making AI systems capable of learning and adapting new circumstances is one of the main issues in building AI systems, and this is crucial in industries where mistakes can have serious actions, like healthcare and banking. Researchers are investigating a varieties of approaches to this pattern and the problem, including reinforcement learning, which includes teaching AI systems to learn from experience and modify their behavior according to the requirement. And making sure that AI systems are transparent and understood is a challenge and in themselves. So it could describe how AI systems make decisions, including the use of visuals and explanations and natural language to overcome with the difficulties. So in these upcoming years, like, AI is likely to have a bigger impact on societies as it develops the potential risk connected to the creation of AI systems. However, also a source of worry. For instance, there are worries that AI systems may be biased or decide in ways and are not in the best interest of people. So concerns have also been raised concerning the possibilities of a society harming, hacking, or manipulation of such. And so, like, like, we could say that although there are many difficulties in creating and implementing AI systems, these difficulties are being overcome by continual research and development. So in upcoming years, like, AI develops and expected have even greater impact on society, so it would be crucial to make sure that it created and used in a safe and responsible manner. So there are some benefits that we see in this, like efficiency and productivity. Is just that automate many tasks and process which can save time and increase efficiency and accuracy and precision. So it is like programmed correctly, it can perform tasks with a high degree of accuracy and give the best results. So personalization is that it can analyze vast amounts of data to create personalized experience for the users, and such a personalized recommendations for the advertisements. And predictive capabilities is for uh, it can analyze patterns and data to make predictions about the future events and behaviors, which can include the decisions making. And even it is like cost savings also has been done, like, because it saves the money by reducing the need of human labors and the resources. And it is innovation, it can help like drive innovation in many fields such as healthcare, transportation, finance, and providing the new ways of processing and analyzing that. So we could find some of the fields where the AI is used, like gaming, astronomy, healthcare, transport, agriculture, education, e-commerce, entertainment, robotics, automotive, social media, data science, finance. So these are the fields where we could find AI. So now let us start with optical character recognition is just that it allows machines to recognize and convert printed or handwritten text into digital format. OCR technology uses algorithms to scan and analyze images of text and then converts them into machine readable text that can be edited, searched, or processed like any optical character recognition is done. And it's a technology that allows the automatic conversion of handwritten or printed text into a machine encoded text. So software analysis that scanned image of a text and applies algorithms to identify characters, numbers, and symbol patterns. So it's a technology that can be used for a variety of tasks, including digitizing printed materials like books, newspaper, and magazines. So creating a digital text from handwritten notes, extracting data from the documents, and some like invoices, recipients, and some forms, enabling text to speech for these who is blind or visually impaired. So there are various steps in like OCR procedures that the document must first be scanned before an age, so converted to digital format, and then OCR program examines the image and tries to identify the character it contains. So like there are some useful benefits of this. So it's just that improved efficiency, and it gives accurate data capture. Um, like and reduced manual errors with like OCR manual errors can be reduced since the software automatically recognizes the characters and reduces the risk of human error. So cost effective, like it reduces the need of manual data entry staff, thereby reducing the cost involved in the like manual data entry processes. And then accessibility, like scan documents accessible to visualize impaired people or those who are difficult in reading the printed text, and space saving because it's need a physical storage of documents since the digitized copies can be stored either through using the hard drives or service cloud services or emails. Um, Now let us start with machine learning. We can say that the study of algorithms and statistical models that allows computers to learn from data and make predictions or judgments based on the data without being explicitly programmed to known as, like this basically called as a machine learning, which is subfield of AI, and it is gained popular recently, has been used for a variety of fields including marketing, finance, healthcare, and transportation. So here the most popular kind of ML algorithm is supervised learning, in which the computer is trained or labeled data set. So in which input data is accomplished by the right output or the goal variable. The accuracy of model is determined by how well it can predict the output variable on fresh and untainted data. So the algorithm learns to predict the output variable based on the input variables. And then like today, like today's industries uses a number of widely utilized learning models. One such model is that neural network, a class of machine learning models that takes it cues from the way the human brain is organized and interconnected, and nodes make up neural networks which process input data, output it after passing it through a number of layers. So and it also gives some sort of the fields that involve the machine learning are like kind of deep learning algorithms, learning improves improvements that is in by using by machine learning, analyze autonomous and neural networks, classifications, data mining, and AI. So some of the like benefits are improved predictions and decision making, suggest that algorithms can predict outcomes based on the historical data and the patterns that we give, and making it easier to make informed decisions. And it gives increased efficiency and the productivity. So productivity where ML automates or analyzes, so like routine tasks, saving time and efforts and improving overall productivity. And it's like enhanced customer experience, so just analyze customer data to personalize experiences, like better understand that what do they need, and to give the like required service for them. And the greater accuracy, like ML algorithms can quickly and accurately analyze like large amount of data, reducing the risk and of like human error, improving the precisions. And like it comes for cost savings, it's just that optimize resource allocations and reduce waste and improve overall efficiency, and leading to significant cost savings. And where we could say that a powerful tool can bring efficiency, accuracy, and innovations to many different industries and applications. Now let us start with natural language processing. So it's just it's a field of artificial intelligence excuse me, that deals with the teaching machines to understand human language, and it involves modeling language structures and patterns in order to extract meaningful information from text and speech data. It NLP powers many modern day applications such as virtual assistants, chatbot, and language translations. So it's like, as we know, it's a subfield of AI. So here like it entails creating models and algorithms that allows computers to comprehend and produce human language. It entails instructing machines to interpret a process and sizable amount of natural language data and like spoken language, written text, and other communication things. So some, and we could see that it's NLP is commonly a combination of computer science, human language, and artificial intelligence. So like the benefits that we get by using NLP are like, improving communications, such that it helps to improve communication through a better understanding of language, and it helps like identifying underlying means and hidden messages, and the customer enhancing customer service. It's just that it's technology or customer service that can be improved by automating responses to frequently asked questions, in turn of reducing the wait times and increased efficiency. NLP automates repetitive tasks, reducing manual efforts and helping to save time and increase productivity. And data analysis, like NLP can help to analyze large amount of text data, allowing business to gain insights into a customer behavior, trends and sentiments and personalization. It also gives a personalized experience, can create customers, leading to increased customer satisfaction and then loyalty. So then it comes for risk management, is that NLP can be used to fraud detection, sentiment analysis and risk assessments to identify the potential risk and mitigate whether the uh, mitigate them before they escape. So now let us start with like low code and no code. This term like no code and low code, which is similar, refers to tools and platforms that let not the technical users build software applications without starting from scratch. No code. So platforms are made to be used by people with a little or no coding background. They often include drag and drop like options to create their own applications. So by building pre-built components and integrating them with the visual logic processes, users may build apps like platform with no code, include the bubble, webflow, guide, and then like such examples are there. So similarly, no code platforms and low code platforms demands on little more technical based things. So they give customers a visual interface and pre-built components so that they could visualize, and they create a like applications as per their requirements. So both the no code and low code technologies can assist enterprise speed up their applications, programming procedures, and lessen by the dependency on conventional software development teams. So they can also empower the non-technical users to construct their own apps. So some of the beneficial things that we get is like faster development. Users can quickly construct apps by using a low code and no code platforms without having to write the new code from the scratch. So amount of time and the money needed to create and deploy applications will be like completely less. And then we could do it in the faster time. And productivity gains, that says that by empowering business users to build their own applications, these platforms lessen the need for IT teams and enable teams to operate more automatically and effectively. And it also reduces the cost. So by reducing the need for conventional software development teams and shortening development cycles, low code and no code platforms can help organizations like save money on development cost. And it gives the easy maintenance, like by creating the utilizing pre-built components and industries best practices. They are typically simpler to maintain, and non-technical users are empowered by these platforms to build their own apps and workflows, which reduces the need for IT professionals and encourages business to take charge of their own technological solutions. Now let us go with the technology that called as like chatbot. So computer programmers known as chatbots are created to mimic conversations between the human users, and they usually through voice or messages based interfaces. They can be designed to comprehend input in normal technology, and which gives intelligent replies using either predetermined rules or artificial intelligence and machine learning methods that learn develop over time. And our customer support, sales, and marketing, personal assistants, and entertainment are just a few of the uses of chatbots. So one of the main key benefit of using this chatbot is that it provides the solutions 24 bar 7, so that without the need for human interventions. And then this can help organizations save time and money while also improving the clients. However, chatbots are not perfect solutions and may struggle with the more complex and other interactions. So and some of the it's just that as how exactly the chat box works is that it just takes the input from the users and it just analyzes like what is the input that is given by the user, and then like it just try to identify the intent and the entities that that would be like easy to easily understand by the users, then it composes a reply so that we would get in the format of text or in some kind of like invoice so that the user can understand it. And then it's just benefits of chatbot are like better customer service, as we have told that it is like available for 24 bar 7, so it will be available like throughout, so it would be better customer service that they don't have to wait for any of the solutions. So it's cost effective as it's a business time money by completing regular activities and queries, like minimizing the need for human participations. And as we told, like it is available for 24 bar 7 availability, and it's like scalability. Chatbots can handle multiple conversations simultaneously, making it easy to scale or support a business growth. And it's kind of personalization. Chatbots can be configured for deliver customized recommendations and support based on customers preferences or some past encounters. And it's also a consistency that chatbots can be trained to give consistent responses and messaging across the all the channels and interactions. Ultimately, chatbots may have organization enhance customer satisfaction and cut expenses, so and increase productivity, making them a valuable tool in many industries. So by this, like we're gonna end the technologies, and now coming with the understanding of hyperautomation. It is just that by like we have the writers like George Lawton and Corin Bernstein, like we have studied the categories made up for technological ecology of hyperautomation. So it just consists of some contents where process mining and task mining and process analysis, and which consist of implementation automation with certain technologies like platform as a service, workload automation, low code, no code, and RPA, and some business logic tools, and also include some extended implementations for automation. Is that it comes basically under the third category, and implementation automation comes in the second category. So under third category it consists of like ML, NLP, OCR, and machine vision, virtual agents, and chatbots. So coming up with the capabilities of hyperautomation is just a like strategic way, a framework for the independent and concurrent deployment of numerous automation technologies to provide by hyperautomation. It just include like task identification, reuse, and automated procedures with agility and their capabilities. Hyperautomation aims to save cost, boost output, achieve efficiency through hyperautomation, and utilize, obtain, and produce digital process data. So like there are some key elements are present in the capabilities of hyperautomation for industries is that automate business, scalability of operations, improve operational efficiency, speed up the digital journey, so automate the workload, increase the human skill, detect risk, and gain flexibility, automation in building cycle, and automate repeat operations. So it's just like coming with automate business. It's just not only the hyperautomation potential opportunity for a business, but it also inevitable change. And then for scalability of operations, it's just a crucial of hyperautomation is integration. So the scalability is in operations, several automation technologies must work as harmony. And then improve operation efficiency. Hyperautomation boost revenue while cutting cost and usage of resources by organizations, and speed up the digital journeys. Like companies may accelerate many digital sorry many digital applications, so they have to try to use it with like firmly to get it like proper speed up digital thing, and automate workload. And companies are automating task automation, file transfer, hybrid IT environments, various cloud platforms, and premises has hyper automation advances. So when necessary, the technology setup enables the end-to-end automation of more complicated business operations, increased productivity benefits, are more workers which we need for in turn to motivation and performance. And it's like detect the risk is that instantaneous centralization and updating of data by financial teams is made possible by hyperautomation. It improves accuracy and enables presentation of live data. And then gain flexibility. It's just that hyperautomation may rely on just one digital technology, but it may be based on the number of automation technology. So it just gives that like it is much more flexible to use the technologies. And then automation in billing cycle is just that client communication and collection, and additionally it may manage the upkeep of patient records. So like automation is frequently used to ensure adherence to regulations that are essentials to like viability and profitability of any healthcare organizations and some other fields. And automate repeat operations is just like it directly automates itself to get the required output. And now let us come with hyperautomation's advantages and its limitations. So like coming for hyper advantages is just that improved operational efficiency, cost savings, increased accuracy, and enhanced customer experience, scalability, and competitive advantage. So it just says that improved operational efficiency by automating tedious and repetitive tasks. Hyperautomations can save time, reduce errors. So it's just leading to improved productivity and efficiency. And cost savings with an automation of process organizations can reduce costs associated with the manual labor, errors, and wasted resources. It can result in insufficient cost savings over time. And enhanced customer experience. Automating processes and tasks can lead to faster response. And scalability just comes with hyper automation allows organizations to quickly and easily scale their operations. And the competitive advantages, like by leveraging these technologies they can easily compete with other organizations by gaining the good marketplace, increasing the ability to innovate the new things, all such kind of things. And when coming for limitations, it is just that comes with a limited human impact, complexity, and um, increased risk and lack of personalization is just comes with now coming with limited human input. It's just where the aim of hyperautomation is to automate as many tasks as possible. There are still some of the tasks that require human inputs and oversight, which can limit the degree of automation. And from coming for complexity, you know that it's quite difficult to supervise a machine for getting required output. So increased risk. So with many interconnected automated process, there is increased risk of errors or system failures, which may have significant consequences. And lack of personalization. While automation can streamline process, it may not be able to provide the same level of personalization or customization that the individual might be able to provide. Now coming for applications, we can see that accounting and finance, customer service, human resources, healthcare, sales and marketing, and production, scheduling, inventory management, and manufacturing activities can also be automated via hyper automation. Accounting and finance just says that it is used to automate accounting and finance procedures such as processing payments, processing invoices, and financial reporting. For customer service, it would give the client the answers by using the chatbots. Assistants, hyper automations can give the customer service. And the human resources, processing HR, including candidate screening, onboarding, and performance monitoring, can be automated using the hyper automation. And production scheduling is that inventory management and other manufacturing activities can be all automated via hyper automation. Sales and marketing can be automate sales and marketing procedures, including email marketing, lead creation, and customer segmentation. When it comes for healthcare, it's just like it is available in all sort of places where it would give like what exactly the patient is going through. And lastly, we come for the conclusion that we could say that hyperautomation is powerful combination of advanced technology that allows organizations to automate. And the study we exactly learned about the introduction of hyperautomation, the path of hyperautomation, and could hyperautomation be a name for AI plus RPA? And then like yes, we got the answer for that. And sophistication of hyperautomation, the process flow of hyperautomation, and the hyperautomation technologies and its benefits, capabilities of hyperautomation for industries, advantages and limitations of hyperautomation, and applications of hyperautomations. These are the two papers that like I have referred for to have this seminar presentation. Hope so this video was beneficial for you and hope you are enjoyed. Thank you.